Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Bryce Harper, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Williams patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
That is third. The first baseman, number 5. Ready.
First offering on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Freeman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Up next will be Nick Williams, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Acuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer? Today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready on 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Curveball grounded towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. All tied at 1-1. And the next in is Johan Camargo. It was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Pops this one up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Arrieta has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's work.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third, and a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow, he got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch, and they start him out away with a cold strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Albies on third with 2 out. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4. Stepping in for the Braves, Max Fried. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Inciarte has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Braves get a couple of hits here, and plate 1 will go to the bottom half. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1. Fried, a 6'4" lefty. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting in, the shortstop.
And in steps Scott Kingery. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And they'll tag him out here at first. Now the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start,
he turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a two-base hit. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Hit them both.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base.
Stepping in now, Johan Camargo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Run is Williams. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that...
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
And now Bryce Harper. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Harper playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Franco, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Williams is on his way home. He'll score, and the Phillies tie it. We are knotted at 3.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Oh, he has some trouble with it, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Yeah, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Ready with the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Three balls, no strikes. That's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3 runs already home here. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. One and one. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as they open things up a bit now, 6-3.
The pitcher, number 49, Jace.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. So far this year against Southpaws, Arrieta is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways. And
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Austin Davis answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
From the stretch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Outside.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Albies is on the move. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 5.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Camargo's got it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Josh Donaldson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But boy, very fortunate to record the first out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And set with the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. 1-2 now. 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Jesse Biddle, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, JT Realmuto. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Johan Camargo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Altair is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. No balls and 1 strike. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Altair looking up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Rio Ruiz to the plate now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. 1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there. And there are 2 away now.
Now back. The pitcher. Jesse Biddle.
Melvin Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Melvin Rodriguez.
In there, 0-1 comes into play here at 273. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Kingery's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Braves lead it 7-6. Arodys Vizcaino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-1 to Aaron Altair. The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Scott Kingery. Previously against Vizcaino, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, 0-1 the count. Vizcaino has compiled over 65 innings of work and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Markakis coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Drew Butera will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Butera.
And that misses for ball one. Comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. 1-0 count. Here it is. In there, 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Trying to hold him. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No, he's in there. Now back the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Markakis. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First delivery to him on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bullet back up the middle. Williams has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. 7 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hernandez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Kimbrel pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94.
In time, and he is nailed at second. Braves go down quietly as they still cling to a 7-6 lead.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Venters, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 30th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Acuna giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
5.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. No one out with a runner at second. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they jump ahead by 3. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Tyler Flowers goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Rio Ruiz, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Kimbrel's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Markakis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in now, Maikel Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
The 1-1 home. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Hit on the ground to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 the count. 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Hernandez from shallow right on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back to the right field.
Ready once again, Nick Markakis. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down with Shane Carl comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the